going on in my life, so you just create a space in life. You know that you're good, so know yourself, knows whose you are. Be bold and be brave. Have that boldness in you and do it. Or as an international student, staying in I think life hits differently when one sees that, like, so sometimes it's pure words. Hey guys, welcome back to Sipping with Mimi, and here we sip the gist of the information, knowledge, every little thing. So welcome back. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And as I said in the previous announcement, that I will not be posting on Fridays and Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday and Sunday. I only post Monday to Thursday. So I know, sucks, but I need some time obviously to think and sometimes to do the other stuff that I have going on in my life, so it just create a space of creativity. So let's get into it. Today I will be talking about things I wish I knew, or as an international student staying in a residency on campus, NWU edition. I am studying at Northwest University. So first of all, being an international student at NWU is tough. I say tough, baby girl. It's hella exhausting. It's tough. It's because first of all, you don't know the language. There's a language barrier already. Majority of the people speak Tswana and Afrikaans, so like there's a language barrier already, and you're just kind of in the midst of that language barrier, and you have to learn to adapt quickly, which is extremely tough. And most of the lectures are kind of in Afrikaans, which you have to wear headsets to translation. But if you're not used to it, it can seem like a tedious process, because focusing and hearing, because like you can hear the lecture, but you can also hear the lecture in Afrikaans and English at the same time, so it kind of gets confusing if you're not used to it, but you get used to it as time goes on. And another thing was just like sharing, having roommates. Oh, that was like in my first year and second, I struggled with roommates. The worst possible roommates I had. My first roommate, we thank God for that. We thank God we're no longer sharing. But most of the residences, I know the girls, you only when you get to second year and above, that's when you stop sharing. But first year you have to share. And another thing, obviously, how they do the participation marks in NWU is that when you're staying in a residency, right, you get 70% of your module marks. Like they calculate the average, and then it constitutes of 70% of that, and then 30% of your participation. Participation, they mean the axis, the events, the watching, going to support your residency in football matches, rugby, hockey, you name it. What else? Netball, basketball, badminton, golf. There is a lot. You can name all the sports that you think can be named. Yes, you actually go and support, and you support. That's how you get marks for participation, and participation in the events of the hostel and NWU, independent of everything. So basically, you have to kind of balance your school life and your academic life. I think that's why they call NWU the vibrant, but they call it the vibrant lifestyle. Yeah, so that was like a really big challenge balancing, because most of the people, like I feel like the Caucasian people, they are taught how to balance life with academics from a young age, and when you get to the place where you come and you are a black person who's not taught to how to manage your time, how to manage academics and all that, and freedom, all in that, it can get confusing. It's very hard to adapt to. Everything is just super hard, and it takes time and it takes really just like knowing yourself and knowing how to navigate all that. Yeah, I know it's tough. And when I was sharing, you have to share. It depends which residences you stay in, but I know in my residency, I stay in Castile, the Misco Hayes. You share a bathroom with the people on the floor. So let's say in a floor there is 2, 4, 6, 8 people per floor, per floor. So which means you share the bathroom, and it's 2 toilets, 2 showers, 1 bathtub, which no one really uses a bath. But one thing that I would like to say is that when you're sharing a bathroom, you clean up to yourself. Like, you clean after yourself, you mop, you clean after you use the bathroom. Most of the girls literally were so disgusting, and I feel like it's a common thing in all the first years that they don't know how to keep the environment safe that they're in. It's disturbing. It's disturbing to. They leave their hair, they leave their tampons, it's quite very disgusting, I must say. And you have to be mindful of other people's privacy. I know there was a lot of theft last year in the whole school, which was don't steal. If you're a first year, don't steal. And you must know, like, in the morning, I feel like also another thing unspoken rule is that classes start at 7:30 in the morning, right? And you know that you're not the only one who wants to bath. Another thing is that just be mindful of the time you spend in the bath. I know you want to take your long morning shower, but you can do that after like 9, when people that have 7:30 classes are already gone to their classes. Just be mindful. Just be, And one thing I usually get asked the most is that, how do you manage to be adaptable to people of different race and color and stuff like that? I think it just comes with the open mindset. Like, be open and accepting of others. Just let people surprise you. Let people show you who they are, and you're able to judge from that. If it's not your vibe, it's not what and use inclusive language like English. And if somebody's speaking a language you don't understand, it's okay to say, I don't get what you're saying, can you please speak English, the universal language? Stand up for yourself, know yourself, and stand up for yourself. It's a very easy thing, but hard thing to do at the same time, because obviously you're not used to. You feel like people are gonna bully you. You feel a lot of things, but I say stand up for yourself. If you've got something to say it. Don't just feel it and internalize it and then grow hate out of it. Say it, communicate your boundaries, communicate to your friends about the things that you're not comfortable with, and avoid making assumptions and stereotypes of people. I know you wanna make that stereotypes about that black person. I know you wanna make sure about that white person, but do not be stereotypical. Let people show you who they are. If somebody is racist, then you know what? They'll show you that they're racist by their comments and stuff like that. If somebody's actually just friendly, most of the people that I've met, most of the white girlies and the white guys that I've met at school, they're the furthest people to racism. They are kind, they just not like, some people just don't want people in their space, but once you talk to them, like, it's all cool. It's not that deep, it's not really that big, it's okay, it's coolies. So don't internalize everything. So yeah, living in a residency can be a great way to really meet people and connect and like network on a greater scale in life than you may realize. I just genuinely also feel like one thing I've seen, that like communication pathways from the university structures to the hostels is quite clear. You can know what's going on campus when you stay in the residency, because they kind of just should tell you everything. So I think it's very beneficial for you to really just stay in the residency, and I think it's a great way to communicate with people, to learn people, to be around people. I think it helps you be a social person. If you're not, it really helps. And it's cheaper than staying off campus, because off campus electricity might go. I know, like last year there was a lot of like load shedding, and I know a lot of students had to really just come on campus to write a test, come on campus to charge phones, because electricity would go for like hours and come back maybe like midnight or something like that. So you wouldn't want to be that person that is just caught in the middle of load shedding that you didn't even apply to as a first year, because you're still navigating your first year. At least it's somebody who knows the ins, the outs of Porsche, they can navigate it easier. But you as a student who has not yet seen, and it's just first year, and you don't even know anything about how it works to be Porsche, and you buy your own water on campus. Another thing is just there is filtered water in the kitchens, so that's just so nice. Like you get filtered water to drink, and if any emergency, like last year we had a water shortage in Potchefstroom, all the hostels were provided with a 5-liter bottle every week of water. So you see, like problems are less than when you're staying off campus. You gotta figure out your Wi-Fi. You gotta figure out that if you're not staying in a residence where it offers Wi-Fi, you need to figure out a lot of things. There's no help that you make. Like when you're staying in a residency, it's actually so easy to get help from people, because you know this person, you see them every day. It's easy to ask for help than staying off campus. I'm literally telling you, staying on campus is easier. And it also helps you learn different types of personalities and different types of people, and how to handle conflict with different people, and how to resolve it with different. And there's a lot of events that the university does for every student, but I'll say on a greater scale of like obviously experiencing those events, and the importance of, is really shared in the residence, and then you get to see the importance of it, which is a really cool thing. And also I know most people share kitchens, like we have like a big kitchen for everybody, but I know my friend who stayed in the unit, every floor had a kitchen. So I've never been to other residences, but yes, you do share kitchen with a few people. So I'll say clean up after yourself immediately after using the kitchen, after using the sink. It's disgusting to clean dishes when somebody just leaves like their stuff is in like things that they were supposed to throw in the trash on the sink. Please be clean, and don't leave dirty dishes in the sink or on the counter. Label your food, or label your pots, or like put your pots somewhere, so that, like, let's say if you want, put it in your room. Actually, honestly, just put everything in your room. Why are you leaving it in the kitchen? And clean after yourself. After cooking on that stove, clean after yourself. That's literally all I have for you. And the rest, you're just gonna even go into the library. Go to the library as much as you can. Meet people that, ask seniors for advice. And I know, like in my residency, there was like a study area for every blog, because there were 4 blogs. It's Gicha, Comavier, Fiesta, and Dislike. So like you can literally just find a place to study, quiet place. Or rather, sometimes I would prefer going to the engineering campus, because it's quite serious. People are serious that side, and they just take everything super serious. So I wanted to leave like that. But yeah, guys, I think that's basically all the things that I've learned. If you've got more questions about residency life, please leave your comments down below, and see you tomorrow. I think we're on day 6, day 5. I think it is day 5 of Varsity edition. I'm really having fun doing all of this, because it kind of like reminds me of my university life and the process I've been through going through Varsity, which is, I've had like quite a good time, bad times and good times, but the good outweighs the bad. So have a great day. May your good outweigh the bad in your life. That was all from me today. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.